Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back on the Ilia route of Fire Emblem Binding Blade Hard Mode. And joining me today, we have Comrio.
Hello.
And we have Legendary Beats back again.
Hey.
Yeah, so now that we're back on the Ilia route, we're going further and further into the snowy mountains. And again, this chapter really does show, like, just how far up it is, because, again, it's fog of war with a blizzard and all that stuff. And it's not, like, too hard of a chapter. It's just on that. It's just I hope you're okay with ballistas, because you're gonna get them in spades here. Yeah, I think it's there's one, there's two, there's three, there's four, there's five.
Oh no!
And they're just not ordinary ballistas. I think some of them are like long ballistas. I don't know if they have killer ones, but they've just got some powerful as fuck ballistas. So I hope you brought a Delphi shield. Yeah, bitter cold. That definitely sums up this map. Again, the nighttime aesthetic, just the freezing wind. Again, I'm surprised some of your units just don't die of hypothermia.
I mean, the boss there seems to already be having it. Her lips are blue.
Yeah, well, that's a very good attention to detail. It might not be lipstick. It might just be she's so used to the cold. She's literally turned blue. Mm-hmm. It's like my hair was blonde before I came here. And her armor, literally everything just turned blue. Her eyes turned blue, her hair turned blue, her lips turned blue, her armor turned blue. Good lord. I mean, she's one of the cooler. Okay. She is one of the cooler bosses. She's one of the few actual, like, Falcon Knight bosses. Because Fire Emblem rarely ever has a Pegasus Knight or a Falcon Knight as a boss.
I think they don't want someone with an obvious weakness as the boss.
Well, then explain armor units.
Well, usually you have to have a specific
weapon, yeah, whereas things just bows
on there instead of just the bow, yeah.
That's very true. Because I know Radiant Dawn had one, but that, off the top of my head, that's all the ones I remember as far as enemy Pegasus Knights are, or enemy Wyvern's bosses. Not Wyvern, no, there's plenty of Wyvern bosses, I meant Falcon Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get Nimi now in this chapter, which is pretty awesome, because again, I will be using her quite a bit, because again, her weapon ranks, her stats, really good stuff.
One of the few badass grandmothers in Fire Emblem.
Yeah, hell yeah. She's like a Goto. She's kind of like this game. Well, she's technically not. I think Corel technically counts as this game's Goto, but she might as well be. Just because, again, she's so... Again, it's funny, like, no matter how hard you train everybody else, Nimi is just the automatically best staff user in the game. So it's all that.
Off with what, A rank?
Yeah, A rank staffs. I think because of her magic and everything, it's ridiculous. And just like the range she has on her on things like Physic and Warp and so on. And obviously, she spent a bit of time with Roy because, she's interested in the dragons, and obviously he is as well. Which again, in the remake, I would have loved Nimi to be a bit more involved, especially maybe towards the end of the game, because she knows a bit about the dragons. So again, she's here for like this chapter, and then she's completely forgotten about. So yeah.
Yeah, just definitely a few characters that need an expanded role in the remake whenever that happens.
Yeah, so because it's Fog of War, I naturally brought my thief Astor with me, because, we've got to use that torch and all that jazz. Again, the enemies here aren't very hard. There's not too many of them. Your main thing you want to look out for is the ballistas, but the love of God, just like, keep javelins and stuff on standby, and I really suggest pushing forward to get rid of the ballistas as quickly as possible, because they can be a serious pain in the ass. Oh yeah, I also remembered. Oh yeah,
Milady's really helping.
Oh, very much so. That's the thing. The Wyverns don't have to worry about the ballistas too much because, again, they're so bulky. Don't get too cocky, but you don't have to worry too much. So this chapter, honest to God, I recommend just high movement to get through it very quickly. But it doesn't help to be quite bulky so that you can, you can tank all the ballista hits. Either way.
Hold on, movement's not restricted here?
No, it's not. I think it's
so Wendy can make it.
Yeah, I think it's because there aren't that many thickets. It's just plain snow. Yeah, this isn't desert. Okay. So yeah, desert slows you down, but snow doesn't. Despite the fact that, because again, that would have been interesting where there's a nation so snow covered, your units just like can barely move. Okay, or like an arsehole mechanic would be where like every turn they start losing HP just because it's so frostbitten.
You know about the ballista to the east? Yes, Milady just killed it.
Yeah. No, it's like, what ballista? And Milady's like, what ballista? Indeed. Yeah, and again, they got them Pegasus Knights, so an archer here can help because they do throw a lot of flying units at you. Oh, and for the love of God, bring someone with restore stuff because there's a little bit of star spam, so bear that in mind.
Okay, because this is like my first time actually seeing this map in action. At least I kind of skimmed over a map of it the other day, just to get an idea.
Likewise, as I said, haven't played the Ilia route, so
yeah,
this is all new.
It is funny how most people say the Ilia route is the better route, and to be fair, when it comes to hard mode, I definitely agree. But I reckon the reason people don't do it as much is because Su and Sin are, in terms of getting kills, they're easier to do than Tate and than Thea and Shana. Especially on normal mode, because even on normal mode, Shin can easily get kills, whereas Thea struggles a bit.
No, that's entirely the reason why I ended up with Sakai.
Okay, I mean, I usually end up with Sakai too, because again, I really like using Thingamajig. I mean, Shana can get kills, but she kind of needs to wait for the Gantz Lance and to do it, whereas, you know, the other ones can get them just straight out of the gate. For the most part. Su struggles a tiny bit, but not as much. But, you know, on hard mode, Thea becomes way better, so, you know, getting to the Ilia route on hard mode is actually a little bit easier. And again, Pegasus... sorry, one at a time.
Yeah.
I guess I was just surprised by the unrestricted movement, because my only other experience is the singular snow map in FE7, right?
Oh, right, that one. Oh, yeah, that's because it has that heavy blizzard, which is the equivalent of rain. Whereas here, yeah, there's no rain effect. The blizzard is purely aesthetic. It's just fog of war, which to some might be worse.
There is one other restricted movement snow map, but that's for a different reason, and that's the Revelations one.
Well, yeah, that's not restricted. Remember. Yeah, that's not restricted because you can't move. That's restricted because there's literal walls of ice in your way. Yeah, they're trying to hit Nimi with the sleep stuff. Again, a little bit frail Nimi, but still just, yeah, it's like, fuck your sleep stuff. I am the best magic user in this game.
Still a good dodge at 76.
Yeah, it's because I think with Stars they use the true hit thing, which I think, so obviously, you know, I think the 76, again, I can't remember exactly how true hit works, but the number is not what it actually displays. It's weird. Again, Lena, I'm so strong that even a Pegasus Knight can't stand up to my magic.
Yeah, doubling a Pegasus Knight and taking it down.
Yeah. Well, again, that's the one thing Pegasus Knight suffers from. They may be fast, but a lot of them have really shit constitution. So they get weighed down like nothing else. I mean, again, the same thing happened in the Blazing Sword livestream yesterday, where a monk tried to kill Oswin, and Oswin doubled him because Monk was being weighed down by Shine. Because again, they got shit con. Yeah, con can count for a lot in Fire Emblem. That's why Deke is so good, because he's got like 13 con right at the start. So it's like I can use the really heavy weapons and not be slowed down.
Isn't con also? No, it's not used for picking things, for rescue as well.
Yeah,
right?
it is used for rescue.
Okay, so Deke can just like pick up a horse.
I'd imagine so. Yeah. So obviously
just shows how strong he is.
Yeah, Zeiss is busy just getting that Air Caliber tome, which is going to be very useful. Milly's just like, bro, I can do this for days. It's like I was already the best unit on normal mode, and hard mode's just giving me a tactical nuke. Ow.
So who's gonna get the Air Caliber?
Probably Lelina, because again, Air Caliber is such a good tome in this game, because again, you get it frequently, and it's super effective against flying units. And thank God,
she can already wreck them on her own, maybe against bosses.
Yeah, that too. Again, it's just a really, really powerful tome. In terms of just a common tome, it's probably the best in the game. Obviously, stuff like 4 Blaze is better, but that's legendary. That's cheating. Yeah, there is a few Cavs and Paladins in this map, but not too many. Towards the top, there's Knights, but again, the enemy variety here is not that substantial. So, a good Lance user, or hell, a good Axe user can do you just fine.
What?
Yeah, again, I don't know either. Again, I'm as confused as you are. So yeah, fuck this guy's day.
And death.
Yeah. I may have the Delphi shield, but I just don't like. Again, no one likes dealing with ballistas. But again, another reason mountain units are so good because there's a lot of mountainous terrain, so they can just easily fly across it. And level up for Wendy. Alright. I remember. Yeah, I think she's capped her strength.
Wow.
Yeah. Strength cap! I don't take crap! Honey, why? Also, Gonzalez has 90 hit. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah, when did his hit rate get that good? Gonzalez shouldn't like ever go above 70. Oh, there we go again. I don't get why they're attacking Gonzalez. Why?
Maybe because it's the highest damage they can do, even if it's unlikely to hit.
Well, not only that, but his HP, again, he's got the highest HP. I think going for Ogier would be the better option. He can't hit as hard.
Probably, but, you know.
Well, yeah.
Can't rely on FE AI to make the
right decisions.
Most strategic decisions.
Yeah, whether they're with you or against you. And Zeiss leveled up too.
Almost level 20.
Yeah, and almost got 20 defense. Again, that guy's bulky as shit. Again, see, she's got the right idea. Ow.
Oof.
And the Falcon Knights, again, Falcon Knights in this game are no joke. They hurt. They hurt, damn it. I mean, I like that Binding Blade, you know, one thing I will give props to Binding Blade for, especially you see just, in the Sakai chapter we're doing next, they're not afraid to give the enemy some really fancy weapons, which I like. I don't like it when, like, even towards the end game, it's like, oh, I'm using an Iron Sword. I'm like, really? Again, to me, that's just really, really lame, because, again, you may have good stats, but if your weapon sucks, your weapon sucks.
Yeah, can't get over a bad weapon.
Yeah. I mean, even unless your unit is one of those ones where their stats are so bloody high they can literally get away with anything. But yeah, but in any other case, it's the late game, man. Pull out the silver, unless it's Fates, pull out the damn silver weapons. Yeah, Fates is the one exception to. All right, you can use that. Fine, you can use the crappy weapon.
No, actually pull out the silver weapons.
Yeah,
enemies and Fates. That'll make it easier for us.
Yeah, don't pull out the silver weapons. You know, use either. No, again, I think like the most common weapons in Fates, aside from obviously like the ones. The like things like, you know, Bolt Axe, Guard, Naginata, Norian Blade, all that jazz. I think some of the most like commonly used is just a forged iron sword. Because
I made that mistake in Fates where I was overusing silver weapons, and I was like, why are all my units dying?
Yeah, again, you'd expect silver weapons to be good, but they got nerfed so fucking hard. And I wouldn't mind. I would not mind if the stat drop was just one. Like you use it once, you get the -2 skill and thing for that turn. But it's every time you use it, it just gets lower and lower. And like that is just so terrible. It pretty much means, oh yeah, It pretty much means, oh, you can use the silver weapons like to kill a boss, and that's it. Yeah, I'm sorry, that is bad design. Boom.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah.
I lost my copy of Conquest.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You lost it?
What happened?
I don't know.
Yeah, so something.
I mean, that might explain why it's still lost.
Yeah, I got to thinking maybe I should just get another copy, because I have like extra saves right from downloading Revelation.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I get a new cartridge fills with carryover, at least.
Yeah, well, Fates is sometimes in the sale, and Fates isn't that expensive, especially compared to other Fire Emblem games. So again, if you feel like it, go for it, especially because I think Conquest is the best pathway in Fates. Yeah, the writing has its issues, but goddamn that map design. Okay, yeah, he ain't gonna miss. Yeah, that's why I said bring Restore people, because again, they got some really strong staff users, even though they can't hit Nimi for shit.
In modern FE games, if they bring back silence, they're also just going to cut out voice lines for that character as well. That
would be an amazing attention to detail. Yeah, I'd buy it. I think that's really cool.
Can't someone still dodge if they're asleep?
Yeah, they can actually. The hit rate jumps up significantly, but they can actually dodge. I've seen it before, because I remember one time my Ike was put to sleep and he still somehow managed to dodge. It's like he's like, wow, I can literally do this in my sleep.
I meant that is Ike.
Yeah, again, are you surprised? Yeah, so now that you're getting closer, now they're really going to start going all out with the ballistas. So be aware, because again, that's when they start using like long ballistas, which are, you know, have additional reach. And I think they might have a killer one. I'm not sure. We'll find out soon. Oh yeah, all in due time. Yeah, that's right. Keep going after Zeiss.
long-range weapons with high crit. It's just a terrible combination for any advance.
So what? Bow Knights in 3 houses? Well, that's just regular ballista. Wow, that doesn't even do half his HP. Zeiss is fucking bulky. So yeah, there's the long ballista.
There's the long one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, and
I
here,
didn't see any of those in.
and that's the, oh, see, yeah. See, look at that long ballista. Now that's dangerous. Hit rate isn't as good, but that's still dangerous.
I would not feel bad resetting for a death from that.
Again, I'm just lucky. Again, my weapons are so bulky, and I had the Delphi shield, so that Sean, because again, if Tate didn't have the Delphi shield, she would probably be like dead already.
Likely.
Yeah, because that thing is just nuts. For God's sake, leave Alina alone. It's just going to be a vicious cycle. But I do think if they actually did bring back silence and literally their voice lines were cut out even if they got attacked, that would be an amazing attention to detail.
I'd enjoy it.
Yeah, again, it's not a game. Obviously, it's not a deal breaker for me, but I think it'd be cool.
Definitely not a deal breaker, but every detail they can put into the game like that.
Again, the little details really can make a difference. Like again, the boss conversation of Radiant Dawn were really good because there were so many of them for the different characters you interacted with. In Echoes, like if you cleared a map but a character died, some of the other characters would react to it. And again, that was a really nice attention to detail as well. It's the little things sometimes, it's the little things. And again, another attention to detail I loved is in 3 houses, after you do the whole thing in the Black Eagles route, wherever you side with or go against Edelgard, basically the characters' responses to doing, the Black Eagles' responses will vary depending on thing, in the same way the characters you recruited. It's so interesting and I love that additional detail. And obviously, here first just trying to, be more, just converse more with Shin, but obviously Shin doesn't really like to speak much.
It's too bad. And I really like Fur.
I like Fur.
The better one, but I've always been a big fan of her. And also, thank you for pronouncing it Fur and not the strange Heroes pronunciation.
How did Heroes pronounce it?
Fear.
But it's spelt Fur.
I know.
She's not spelled F-E-A-R. That's fear.
Exactly. There's a word in the English language with that spelling, and it's pronounced fur.
Again, it's oh boy. I mean, granted, on hard mode you should definitely fear fur, but she's not called fear.
Fear the fur.
And again, she's getting close. Again, Tate's just like, must kill Ballista. Oh shit.
1%.
Yeah, again, fuck me. She's taking no chances.
Don't
like,
get in my way.
Yeah. The fuck out of my way. And again, there's a few villagers too. And again, it's mostly just Cavs here. And again, they're mostly just Lance units. And wow. Dude cannot. Well, I wasn't even hiding in trees. Bro, I hit 240. Wow, I bet that Paladin feels like shit right now. I missed a 50 and you hit 247s. Ow.
Finally hit one.
You do realize if she didn't have the thing, that would have done 45 damage.
Yeah, that would be...
Yeah, that'll kill her. That'll kill you. Oh yeah, Percival's in this map. Hey, because he hasn't done anything yet. It's just literally been... This whole map has literally just been Milady, Zeiss, and Tate just literally killing everyone. Every other unit's like got 1 attack in at most.
Percival's got that breaking case of emergencies.
Very much so, yeah.
Situation.
He's very much a case of when in doubt, use Percival. Oh, wow, he even got the same paladin got hit by. Wow, this paladin cannot catch a fucking break. It's like, oh, dude, seriously.
I was standing on a ford and all.
Yeah, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Alright, so Zeiss is capped, so he's going to promote probably next turn. Does he cap defense? Yes! Nice! 20 defense, 20 attack, and 16 speed. And get... Ooh, look at...
Zeros.
Yeah, just like 3... It's like, wow. Yeah, you deserve this. You deserve this. Oh, again, I love when your units are so strong, the enemy are just nothing compared to you.
and usually that doesn't happen with Wendy.
Yeah, very well. Again, in Binding Blade Hard, Binding Blade Hard mode. Well, it can happen with the likes of Milady. But yeah, Wendy. It's it's surprising that she made it past chapter 8. Because again, pretty much everything in that chapter will kill her in one go. I reckon even the soldiers would. Oh, here we go. You didn't need to crit him, Milady, but.
You just get maps like this sometimes, where you only need a couple people to clutch up.
Pretty much. Well, again, because it is quite narrow with the actual main pathway, so again, if you just go over with the flying units, they'll just lure out everyone and take them out themselves. If anything, Percival's probably going to... Oh, hey, Luna gets to do... Yeah, Luna gets to attack again. If anything... Oh, shit. Wow, man.
Is it just me, or are there a lot of non-killer crits on here? I think it started...
Yeah, it's definitely not you.
Or something.
It's probably... You know what it is?
Strings are being pulled.
Yeah, it's probably because, you know what, it's like, everyone else like, you know, we're not going to fight that many enemies, so fuck it. Whenever we do fight, we're going to crit. Because why not? Yeah. So, oh yeah, so is that an energy ring? Should be. So yeah, we can get +2 strength. Or magic in this case. I don't remember who I give that to. All I know is Zeiss is promoting, so yeah. I think he's even bulkier than Milady. I know he doesn't have as much attack, but again, he's so hefty. Again, hard mode Zeiss is no fucking joke, man. 52 HP and everything. So again, I love having units this strong. So yeah, I was right, it was Percival. Hey, he's got to do something. Really? Oh, that's
couldn't finish it off.
No, but he did level up at least.
Back.
What's he get? Ooh, wow, for Percival, for Percival, that's nice, considering his growth rates are shit. Wait, so he's holding an Axe Reaver, I've still got 88%. What? Okay, the Axe Reaver, okay, they weren't joking with the Axe Reaver. Also, yeah, if you fight the boss with either Tate or Shana, you get an exclusive conversation. Damn! Which again,
so are you fighting the boss with Tate?
I believe I engaged the boss with Tate. I don't think I kill her, but I think I engaged her just to show off the conversation. Because last playthrough, I did it with Shana, because I used Shana in this one. Whereas now, obviously, I'm going to use Tate because, yeah. And again, the reason I didn't bring Shana to this, there's only one Delphi shield, and Shana's frail as shit. So I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I can't remember, because again, I don't think the conversation's the same. I think it's varies slightly between the other two. Axe Reaver versus Sword Reaver. Oh boy. Poor guy. Again, poor thing. Yeah, I think I just placed her there because I think does the boss have a Silver Lance, if I remember correctly? No, because yeah,
we couldn't tell you.
Yeah, we haven't played, so we don't know. I don't think it's killer. Oh, maybe she has a spear. I could be again. It could be yeah, it is a spear. So, Tate, why the fuck are you here? I have a Delphi shield. Oh, that explains it. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's why Shana and Thing's hair are blue. They all just spend too much time in Ilia. They all just freeze.
But in the sprite, her hair is purple.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they just used, probably because they just reused Juno's one. Oh no, it's probably because enemy units, obviously the red tint. Oh yeah, so yeah, so Wendy's just like, wow, steel axe, fucking that's 28.6 damage. Goddamn. Does she double?
Shrek had blue hair.
No. Alright, I think Ogre's gonna... Yeah, again. This boss isn't very difficult, but the boss is fast, I'll tell you that much. It is definitely a fast boss. But again, bow user, you got this. Dear me, it looks like I'm dying.
Perhaps you did. As we discussed before.
Yeah.
With the whole frostbite.
Yeah, perhaps I died a long time ago. Yeah, no shit, literally, your blood has frozen over. So yeah, okay.
I'd love to...
Sorry, you were saying?
Oh. I'd love to try this chapter without any flyers.
I mean, at least you don't have... Yeah, if it's no flyers, at least you don't have to worry about the ballistas. But it also means you have to deal with them for longer because you can't take, You can't take them out as quickly.
Isn't there one you just can't take out at all without flyers?
Yeah, because there's one right up in the mountains. Whereas the other 4 you can eventually reach. Binding Blade, Binding Blade does that quite a bit, with, especially in the Sakura and Ilia route, where there are certain things where unless you have a warp staff, you can't, like again in chapter 20 Sakura route, unless you have a warp staff, there are certain enemies you can't actually engage. Good thing I've got a warp staff.
Now we've got the serious conversation here between Guinevere and Roy.
Yeah, which again, you know what, I really hope they do. Maybe if they ever do remake this game, maybe they have a flashback showing the actual moment where Zephyr killed his dad. Because again, it's in the manga. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, I think it would make sense for them to do something like that.
Yeah, just include it as a bonus. Because again, we're told about it, and we know what Zephyr's dad was like, but we're never shown his actual murder, which I think would be really cool. But anyway, that's the end of this chapter, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you very much to my co-commentators for joining me.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, that was ice cold.
Damn right.
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay, so next time in the Ilia route, we're going into a more fortified location with a lot of treasure, a lot of green units to rescue, and a brand new unit who is unfortunately a pretty trash pre-promote, but a very lovely character. But next time on the Sakura route, we've got a beefer, ladies and gentlemen, as my god do they hold up in their fortress something fierce. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care, and have a wonderful day.